Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 19th. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 19th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com. But let's see what we have going on for you. Relationships possible, as always. What did I just do? There we go. Yeah, definitely a lot of love type of energy going on here. You start off with the Ace of Hearts, so very good card for love and love coming in. I always say that this is mostly a card of, love around the home mostly, and love coming from family or family members and things like that. So I don't really personally look at it as like a love card as in relationships, although a lot of the card reading systems do, so it could definitely be a love card and can represent things like marriage. Mostly I think it's a card of messages, needing to pay attention. I would say be careful with all your paperwork this week. Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds is a card of needing to be careful with paperwork, so just, between the communication card that you have and that, I would say be careful of all paperwork, but very good card for feeling loved. Next, you show up as the Jack of Spades here. Jack of Spades needing to be resourceful, needing to use your resources. I think for you, just time. I think you need to, and I feel like maybe I said this last week as well for you. You might just need to look at like how you're spending your time, or just how much time you have. You might not have any time this week. It looks like kind of a busy week for you, so you might be running around doing a lot of stuff. And you might need to just learn how to, kind of use your time more wisely, or you just might need to make some decisions this week as to, where you're going to spend your time and things like that. Be careful of, spades cards. Whenever we get cards like this, sometimes I say, be careful of the police, be careful of speeding. Things like anything that could get you in trouble, I would avoid at all costs this week. And, like I said, be careful when driving. Don't run any red lights or anything like that. This card can represent, getting involved with the police. And, usually it's from running a red light or something like that. So be careful of that. And this card can also represent your children. Like I said, your children could be very important this week anyway, if you have children, because of the Ace of Hearts, which represents the home. Next, you have the Two of Hearts, card of finding your perfect match. So definitely a very good card for love this week. Again, if you're single and looking. If not, you could just match up perfectly with a situation. So for those of you who are looking for a job, this can represent like the perfect job coming in for you, or the perfect business partner, the perfect whatever. So a lot of you who are not looking for love could just be finding something like that. Next, you have the Four of Hearts, card of commitments. So again, very strong love card. A lot of you could be with someone who commits on a deeper level to you, or somebody who's looking for more of a commitment with you. And yeah, so a lot of you could be getting married or thinking about getting married, or taking a relationship to the next level. For the rest of you who are not, this is a great card for travel, planning travel, thinking about travel, and it's a great card for just relaxing, like meditating, or going on vacation as well with this card. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. This is a card of justice, so a lot of you could be experiencing justice coming in for you. I would say it's also a card that says, like, if and just looking at everything that's here, I would say that if you're like trying to get a job and you get offered a job, right now, just know that it might be, it might not be long term. Sometimes this card comes up and it says, you might get a job, and maybe they don't exactly tell you when you get hired that, it's kind of like a seasonal position or something like that, but then all of a sudden one day you find out, hey, you're only going to be here for 3 months or something like that. So with the Three of Diamonds, like I said, check all your paperwork. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but also make sure with jobs, mostly getting a new job, that you pay attention to all the details. Other than that, this can represent a blessing in disguise. I feel like some of you could be realizing how, something that you didn't get in the past was actually a blessing in disguise, probably this week. And finally, you have this Three of Diamonds. Like I said, be careful of all paperwork. This card represents legal problems with paperwork, so just double check all your paperwork. If you're involved in anything legal, double check that paperwork as well. Really, kind of go over it and make sure everything's in the right order and everything is good. I would also say with the Jack of Spades here plus the Three of Diamonds, it would be a week where you want to avoid confrontation at all costs, like in the home, in business, everywhere. Just try to stay away from, all types of confrontation. But other than that, it looks like a good week, very good week for love. And again, even if you're not interested in love, if you're already with somebody, or you're just not interested, it'd be a great week for socializing, meeting new people, and or just having fun. And even whenever you get these hearts cards, it can just be fun, just having a good time. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.